The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Very good Tuesday morning, fellas. Welcome to March 1st. Albert, good morning. Jim in San Diego. Rich, guys, good morning. Leo, good morning. Fellas, good morning, good morning. Let's see what we're looking at this morning, guys. NASDAQ's down about 113, ES off 32, YM down 251, EMD off 14, Russell down 12. Gold is up. We just had a move lower in gold, though. It was up around 25 bucks. Gold is now up, call it 18. Silver, crude's up $5, over $100 a barrel. We have news at 8 a.m. We don't generally get news at 8 a.m. We have no 8 a.m. news. Morning, David. Randy. Hey, Randy and Sue, good morning. Good morning, Ozzy. We have advanced goods trade balance, preliminary wholesale numbers at 8:30. Nothing of any real interest. There's the 8 o'clock bell, guys. Target, Hewlett Packard reports today. Target blew away earnings yesterday. No, we don't have CPI. No. Oh, I'm looking at Monday. My apologies. 8:30, we don't have CPI, but 9:45 final market PMI. Care less about Redbook retail sales. Canadian GDP won't affect us. 10 o'clock ISM manufacturing. In any event, guys, good morning. It's another volatile trade. Looking at equities, Baidu is up $5. And that's it. Twitter's up 13 cents, right across the board. Nothing really significant, but we are red for the moment. Let me quickly read the disclaimer, and then I'll go over charts. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Good morning, Todd. Deepak, good morning. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. All right, we've had some bot trades this morning. My bot is currently up $70 thanks to gold. Two very nice trades in the NASDAQ. Two winners on the NASDAQ bot. So the first trade this morning at 6:45 got first and second targets. The second trade here, forgot to put the ellipse around it. Second trade here was a losing trade. And then the third trade here, a short, first target only. So you've got two winners on the NASDAQ, which were very good. And unfortunately, gold has chopped it up. Trade number one, losing trade. Trade number two flipped into a long. Small losing trade here. It flipped into a long. Never flipped into the short. but we did flip into it. It did go along again, and that's a losing trade. So gold has taken 3 trades. Good morning, Jacques. Nice to see you. So we have 3 losing trades in gold at the moment. 2 winning trades in the NASDAQ at the moment, a net $70. $70. I'll go over charts in a second. 2 contracts, you're up almost $1,000 or $1,000. If you're, depending on what you're trading. If you're trading threes, you've got a hell of a trade. Take your money if you want it, or take some risk off. So here's where we're stuck. I'm going to show you. Take a look at the hourly chart. Here's your hourly. We're pushing the 52 period on the hourly. If we can break above, let's call it 53, we're trading to that 60, 61 level. Okay? So that's what has to happen. Now you guys need to make a determination. Is it worth me holding a full position? If you've got 1 contract, I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you've got multiples, you may want to take some risk off in here. Your prerogative. But that hourly is going to be, especially in pre-market, it's going to be resistance. Come on, push it. You know you want VWAP. You know you do. Come on, little guy. Give him the head shake. Boom! Got to get through here. Let's go. If we can crawl above 61, buckle up, hold down, because this is what I'm looking for, above 61. At least 85, probably 4,400. Nice job, Dan. Did we get second target yet? Yes, right now. Almost. Come on, get that second target. Get it. Come on, NASDAQ. Oh, there we go. Second target hit and filled, fellas. The bot is now up 1630. Be up a mile more if it wasn't for gold. Come on. Let's go, VWAP. Anybody long ES? Okay, Chuck. Now we could fail here. We have a negative delta. We could fail VWAP. So trade accordingly. My belief is that we're going over the 61. Nice job, Ray. 135.50. Okay, Mark. Nice trade, Ray. Thank you, Sam. Okay, James. I mean, if we get the trade to 4,400, again, you guys may want to take some risk off, fellas. We're still fighting that damned hourly. It's trying to push up through, and it's lining up with VWAP and a negative delta. So a failure at VWAP with a negative delta, that's probabilities. You got a long on crude, probably to 101.09. Yeah, we're a little overbought on the 5-minute. We're overbought on the 5-minute. Morning, Todd. Really like to see this thing get through VWAP, though. All right, guys. I'm going to take one off here. I got one off. I'll leave one. I do not think we're going to sell. I do not think we're going to sell. NASDAQ coming back down through VWAP. I also don't think this is going to sell. Yeah, the NASDAQ, look, the NASDAQ has the same look. Look at the hourly. Here's your hourly. 200, your resistance. That's where we're going. Nice job, Mimi. What did you set them at? Target one is what? We're just kind of trading sideways here, guys, trying to work off overbought. On the 5-minute, that's it. One, two, and three. That stop loss might be a little tight. So I want to see 40 hold now. We're through that. This is what I want to see hold. 40. So we could come back and test 40. Ukraine foreign minister said they're ready to seek a solution with Russia, but they will not accept ultimatums. We've pulled VWAP lower, guys. I think my opinion is it's, a function of time before we go up and through VWAP. We're going to fight that 61 area, but above 61, we're going to rip, I think. That's tonight, isn't it? I will have no interest in watching the State of the Union. I think I'll watch Teletubbies and probably learn more. Maybe Blue's Clues is on some reruns. I'll be in bed at 9:15, so I definitely won't watch it. There you go. My kids love that program. My son did, SpongeBob. I don't like that we're leaving that auction. Next round of Russia-Ukraine ceasefire talks will occur tomorrow. Meanwhile, he's killing women and children. Can somebody assassinate this guy? His own citizens are protesting. I think I read he arrested 6,000 citizens for protesting yesterday. 6,000. No. Seriously? Liberal bastards. I hate Twitter. I hate them all. Facebook. Hate them all. Tommy, I do not. That's a hard pass, Tommy. That's a hard pass. Somebody let me know how many times he says, "Come on, man." Worse than having to listen to Biden is we've got to listen to Jen Psaki for another freaking 3 years. Come on, pop this. There we go. Come on, let's get through VWAP now. Still failing VWAP. I don't like this unfinished auction here. We'll come back and test 5250 at some point. Oh, she is resigning this year? Thank God. I think you should go out and get a transgender, lesbian, bisexual, something or other. Get them all. I'm on fire today. I'm going to be castigated by the left. 3D System stock surges on Q4 earnings beat. Guides fiscal year 22 revenue within consensus. Baidu shares jump on cloud and artificial intelligence business. Riot rises with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin gets above 45,000, it's going. I don't know where it is yet, but yeah, she does look like Peppermint Patty. Well, we're sitting here burning off overbought. Yeah, I don't think we should be out yet. I think this has one more push up near 60, 61 before a failure or at least a pullback. But I think we're headed to 43.70. Guys, we're down to a negative delta of 2,700. I mean, that's one candle. That's one print in the ES. Got to get above this stupid little double top here at 58.25. No. This chart, I drew those. I do have an indicator somewhere. I don't know where the hell it is. Let me see if I can find it. Somewhere I have. I do have an indicator for support and resistance, assuming I can find it. I haven't used it in forever. I don't know how it lines up, but if I can find it, I'll put it on there. No idea. Morning, Francisco. No idea. I know I have a support and resistance indicator, but I have no idea. It may be on my other computer. Well, we'd have gotten that 60, right? We're trying to claw above that line in the sand. 61's our line in the sand. If we can get a close above 61, candle close above 61, I think we're going to see 4,400 today. NASDAQ's got that 200, 14,200. Yeah, 6 minutes, the ES bottle fire along. There we go, fellas. Got a 20 handle trade here. Not a bad trade. Yeah, I'm looking for a pullback on SPY into this zone here, 426. Well, I mean, this is an add-in. 61 would have been an add-in, right? So I think you're safe. Yeah, that's a great question. What would my stop be? Got the unfinished auction here. I would say, maybe 48. 48. I don't think I don't think we're pulling back very far. I don't like this unfinished auction, but we could leave that there all day for all we know. Look, we're above my line in the sand at 60. Crude bot took a long. Targets 1 and 2 hit and filled. ES bot is in a long. Target, no, we didn't hit target 1. So trade 1 here. So we've got an ES trade on. And gold is in a long and pissing me off. This is trade number 4. So we've got 2 trades on the bot. We've got an order flow trade here on ES still. We're below that 61, which at this point would be a short back into 40. We need to get back above 61 for the long. That's where currently the bot is up 23.20 with these 2 trades pending. 23.20. I don't like that NASDAQ is pulling back. Sheesh, we could trade way up today. Way up. Yeah, the bot is up 23.20. 23.20. This gold, though, is going to piss me off. ES moving back up ahead of the open. First target is 59.75 on the bot. Gold got my target. I'm sorry, crude. 101.23. Next stop, 105.75 on CL. What's the high of the day? 101.53. Any questions, guys, before we go? We've still got about 5.5 minutes. NASDAQ, I would look for a pullback on the open between 42 and 52. If you are not in the ES, if you've taken, your profits, or if you weren't here, a 5-minute close above 61 would do it for me. ES on the bot is moving toward that first target. Come on, go get it. 8 ticks shy. I think NASDAQ's going to break out. On the hourly, we've got to get above 210. Anything before we go, fellas? Right? ES that got first target. Guys, it's gold. Gold is killing it today. I'm going to be shutting the gold bot off. Okay? Pay attention. I'm going to be shutting the gold bot off. It's on its 4th trade, and it's going to be a losing trade, which would be 0 for 4 on gold. So crude has performed well. ES, first target. NASDAQ has done really well. NASDAQ's made a lot of money today. Gold is 0 for 3 so far, looking to go 0 for 4. Should be longs. Really should be. If gold can get above 922, it should go to 926, 927. We just tagged 61 head of the open and failed. This is our line in the sand. I got to get a 5-minute close above 61 to want to be long. Okay? Unfinished auction here at 53. I'd like to see this thing hold 50. Big bids at 50. All right, y'all. About 20 seconds. That's the ES runner out. All right, I'm going to close this. I'm out of this ES. I'll wait until we cross. Got to get above 61, guys. Or above 65 if, this happens before the 5 minutes. See, we're still fighting 61. NASDAQ, let's see if we can get a pullback. Support's going to come in about 40. No, 60. between 40 and 60 as support on the NASDAQ. All right, guys. You can take ES if you want aggressively. We don't have a 5-minute close, but if you're an aggressive trader, you can take it. If you want to wait until it breaks 65 quarter, looks like we're going to do that on the 5-minute bar. So I'll do one. There's one. And then one at 65 half. Or if it pulls back. Yep, I want it above that swing high. Pulled back to 61. It's held 61. It's holding. Lost 61 again. This is the area that's got to hold for me now in the ES, 57 or so. Let me see NASDAQ. Right into support now. Gold is back to its entry. Let's see if gold can get a dang winner in here. Come on, yes, get back up on VWAP. Looks like NASDAQ wants to come down to 4140. Still holding that support, but 4140 would be. There we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Buyers now. Buyers, ES and come on. We're going longs. ES is moving back up. It's above 61. You've got your long. There we go, guys. Here's your ES. Target number one for me, 74. 74. 74. You got it offer at 70. ES is going to go, guys. As always, trade them as you see fit, but this should get us target 1 anyways. 64.5 to 74. And then we're shooting for 85 to 4,400. That area is resistance, but okay. Come on, take that swing. Don't be a punk. Don't be a punk. 1 tick. You're a punk. You're a punk. Come on. Hit it, no fill. Hit it, no fill. All right, guys. Just about 10 handles, 9.5. This is easy peasy trading, fellas. Why trade the NASDAQ? The NASDAQ's schizophrenic. I'm going to be an ES guy. 1,000 buyers right here. This is so much easier trading for everybody in the room. Don't you think? I mean, the NASDAQ is, I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. The NASDAQ's, that's my girl. But you know, when she starts treating you badly, it's time to move on. It's time to move on. You know, I like crazy chicks, but sometimes you get older. All right, gold is finally doing its thing. Let's go get that damn target. Come on, gold. Give me 1 winner. Nice job. Tripled your daily goal off the ES. Guys, let me ask you guys an honest question in the room. Do you guys prefer trading the ES or the... There it is. Finally got a winner. Do you guys prefer trading the ES? Or MES, whatever, you know, whatever it is that floats your boat. The bot's up 31.45. I mean, listen. I'm fine with the ES. So if we come back and back test 61, so now we're trying to get guys at least 85 if you're in the ES. So at least 85, right? Maybe to 4,400. NASDAQ could pull back to one. Here's where I'd be interested in the NASDAQ. Maybe 202. 202. ES back to entry. As long as it remains above 61. I never saw that. Mimi. All right, guys, we're coming into an area we can try the NASDAQ if you guys wish to try the NASDAQ. Not yet. A little bit lower, right here. Come on, you gonna hold? Hang on. ES has to hold 61 now. It's gonna back test 61. NASDAQ. All right, it's holding 200. Let's see what we do here. God, I wish we could get this thing out on gold on the runner. I'm going to try the long guys on the NASDAQ, okay? 07. Nice job, Rich. This is why I can't stand this freaking ES. I mean, NASDAQ. Can't stand it. We could drop down to 88, but should bounce. Come on, bounce, you dog. First target, 230, 222, 222. If we get over 240, we're blowing up. It'll blow up. All right. ES is back testing this 61. Some buyers coming in here at the point of control, 200. I'm done with this NASDAQ. About 2 seconds here. It's got to hold right here, right where it is. This is it for me. We've pulled VWAP up. We're going to crash. Fudge. I'm out. I'm done with this NASDAQ, guys. I'll go back and trade ES. And maybe bounce. There's the bounce. There we go. Long ES. ES is trying to go longs. We're back above 61. We're fighting 61 again. This should be support on the ES. Come on, ES. I don't like that we broke 61. This has got to hold for me 54, 55. Come on, get back above 61. Sellers at VWAP with blocks. Need to get back above 62. Yes, bounce. You're at support. If this breaks, we're coming to 41. No, 48. There we go. Come on, get back above 62. Maybe 62 half. There we go. Come on, start working higher. Here we go. Back above 61. We back tested it. We're back above 61. Come on, let's go. NASDAQ would be above our entry. This bigger pullback than I wanted to sit with. Nice job, Chuck. Come on, buy them up. Let's go. Starting to buy them. Come on. Should get to 75 again, fellas. Watch this NASDAQ above 238 to 40. That failed. It's coming back into support. Support should be 03 if it pulls back. I will try that again at 03. Well, no joy. If NASDAQ gets above 240, it's gone. Got to get above the standard deviation. 700 buyers here. Look at the blocks here, guys, at 65. 116, a 105, and a 60 on the ES. You can cancel that. You're welcome, Mac. See you this afternoon. Yep, here's the 03. This thing is just stupid today. There's 03. If this pukes on me again, I'm going to spit. We're coming now down to 161, 162. You are a dog today. NASDAQ is a dog. 162 is where this is coming. God dang it. Now I'm a pre-market trader. So I've gone to trading the ES and trading in the pre-market. Who'd have thunk that? Get up there. Come on. Back above 200. We're good. We're good. Yeah, I mean, but you find in the NASDAQ fun? It's not holding any support. Yeah. ES is dragging us. Come on, NASDAQ, let's bounce. It's 800 sellers, guys. I mean, they're not hitting this thing. They're just killing stops. Here we go. Get up there. Back over 200. Come on. 500 lousy sellers. That's it, net sellers. 500 lousy net sellers. Still won't go. This NASDAQ still will not go. Get this close below VWAP and this thing could. $600 sellers. They're not killing it. Below 500 sellers, guys. We're above VWAP. 500 sellers. And this thing is just goofing around. There we go. If you guys want to take risk off, have at it. If we get above 240, this thing blows. I mean, it's given us trade, 14 handles, but that's it. The price action sucks. 250 sellers. How is this thing not moving up? Totally. Something about premature action by the ECB risks recession in the Eurozone. ECB should not exit stimulus now. The 10 o'clock news is insignificant. I think we're just running stops and jocking around. That's my opinion. 38's your line in the sand on the NASDAQ. If we break above 40, I'll like this big time. This is a pain in the neck hold. We came all the way down to the bottom of the 10-minute cloud and we bounced out of it. Now, ordinarily we should have bounced off the top of the cloud, which is where I basically took the trade. Now we're fighting this 15 area. I think it goes. Got a pop here, 22. If you guys want to take your money, take it. It's your prerogative. Reduce risk, it's your prerogative. 280, 270 net sellers. There we go. All right, we're through that first area of resistance. ES doesn't want to do a dang thing. Look at this. ISM coming here for February. You guys may wish to close your trades ahead of ISM. We were up nicely. 58.6, above 58. It's a beat. There we go. There we go. Come on, 38's the line in the sand. Here comes your ES, above 61 again. There we go. There we go. Now we got a trade, rat bag. Look at this thing jump around like a crazed fool. No follow through. We do have a short on the Russell bot. Need to get back above 10. It's coming down to 160 again. 160. What's that? Oh. Target 1 filled. RTY. Target 1 filled. ES is now coming into that 43.40 support. 43.40. NASDAQ was up 1,700 bucks, guys. That was the breakout above 40, 38, 30, 40. SPY is flat. Out on the Russell on the runners. God dang this NASDAQ. All right, candle close above VWAP. ES gets back above VWAP. Guys, if you've been sitting with this NASDAQ trade impatiently, as I am, you guys can take it off. You've got money again. Was up 1,700. I mean, this is the extent of our sellers. 300 net sellers. That's it. Just buy them. We're fighting a little bit of resistance. Back around 8, 9 again, 10. Ukraine missile crossed the border into Russia and struck a military airport, or a Ukraine missile was intercepted, are getting conflicting reports. Trade 2 on the RTY. Well, that won't help our trades. $300 freaking net sellers under 370, and this won't go anywhere, nowhere. I still think longs, guys. Again, it doesn't matter what I think. Now we have an incongruency on the hourlies and the 10-minute. The 10-minute is trying to go long. The hourlies are trying to go short. Earlier, it was the other way around. The hourlies were up and the 10-minute was down. I mean, this thing should break back up to at least 49. Think the algos are trade? That was a painful trade. Really need to get back above. We've got to get above 50 and then 60. And we should go to 97. Hey, oh, shoot, Greg. Damn. Mimi said to short it. I think she said 102.29 she was short. I disregarded it. I should have listened to her. I didn't even look at order flow. Anybody hang on to that NASDAQ long, guys? Anybody hold it? That's painful. Again, what kept me in the trade, we now have 1,100 net buyers, was my delta. They weren't killing it. Nice, Francisco. ES back above 61, guys, and we're good. NASDAQ, I think we get to 97. So look, again, I showed you guys this morning, right? Below 61, we trade to 40. Okay, below 61, we trade to 40. We did. We held our support. I marked it over here, support. The next level would be down here. Above 61, we go up. We're trading here. Come on, NASDAQ. 1,200 net buyers, guys. Almost 1,300. All right, NASDAQ got target 1 on the bot. We're going to go over 4 grand on the day on the bot. We're already over 4 grand, 45.85. If we get that second target, it's a $5,000-$6,000 day. Oh yeah, that'll add 2 grand more. And I think NASDAQ gets to 297. Your guy in California is a genius, Ray. I'm not sure what he would have seen it 2 ticks off the high. $102.72 he shorted. 102.72, huh? He just took a stab at it, lower high open, and some sellers here. He just took a stab at it. He got the. This is my guess. I don't freaking know. Exactly. Nobody in California is a genius. They wouldn't live there. He got a lower high open. I could see being short 63. I don't know how the hell he got 72 with 12 sellers. Maybe a small stop at 102.77. I mean, that's just a guess. No idea what he saw or could have seen. On what time frame? 5 minutes? Mimi? Oh, daily. Come on, NASDAQ. Guys, if you want money, you got money again. I'm holding this sucker to 97. I mean, I endured all of that damn pain on almost no selling. I won't let this come back, but yeah, this is ridiculous. Seriously ridiculous. Got up to 68. We have just over 1,000 buyers. Back up to 1,400 buyers. If this gets above 75, we're going to move to our target. 75 is kind of the line in the sand now. Above 285, we're hourly up. We're hourly up. Listen, Mamie, I'm with you. I am with you. This is a pain in the neck. over and over, over and over and over and over. I don't see any reason to be short whatsoever. All right, so again, my bots are off with the exception of this NASDAQ, which I let take this trade. I have manually moved my stop to break even, manually. All right, if it takes me out, it takes me out. I don't care. I'm not giving back anything. The bots are up really well today. If it makes this move into 322 at some point today, great. If not, I don't care. Bots, again, at this point are at 4585 green. So I have nothing to lose at this point. I'm not giving them back any money. My bots are all off. Look at this freaking garbage. Now we got a lower high. We're trying to pull back here. Small sellers, 1,400 net buyers. God, you stink for real. This thing just cannot maintain any semblance of any direction. We could come back to 210. Got 150 sellers in this 3-minute block. Guys, by the way, if you are in order flow group today, Tuesday, yeah, I'm not taking it. If you are in order flow group today, which is our final weekly get together, class number 24, the link was sent yesterday. If for some reason you don't have it, email me. We've got 20 seconds to the close of the candle. Close of the hourly. Bots will be officially done trading. I'm going to go over the bot trades and the total momentarily. There's 11 o'clock. Let me get rid of that. All right, guys, let's do bot trades. All right, here's your ES. ES took one trade today. One trade on the ES, first and second targets. Okay. It took that long at 9:15. First target 22 ticks, second target 58 ticks. Crude took a single trade today, a long. Again, I only trade the first and second here, so it got first target at 18, second target at 34 ticks. RTY took 2 trades prior to me shutting the bots off. 10:01 was first trade. It comes on at 9:30. Trade number 1 was at 10:01, first target only. Trade number 2 was at 10:07, first and second targets only. And if you were continuing to run the bots, you would have had a third trade, also a winner, to first target only. That's RTY. ES would be in a short on the bot, and I will track that. I'm going to give you guys the easy one first, and then I'm going to do gold, which is a mess. NASDAQ took today 4 trades. Trade number 1 was at 6:45, first and second targets hit. Trade number 2 was a losing trade, which flipped into a short and hit first target only at 7:48. Trade number 3 at 8:15 got all 3 targets. If you trade to a third target, I do not. And then trade number 4, first target win only, and it has not flipped into a short. Nope, did not flip into a short. So 4 trades, 3 winners. Here's the pain in the neck. 3 losers and a winner. And still couldn't prevent it from having a monster day. Here is trade number 1 on gold. Short at 7 a.m. Losing trade. Flipped into a long. Printed an arrow to short, but immediately flipped into a long. So there was no short here. But that trade nonetheless, look at this. Look at this bounce. This trade nonetheless failed. And then we finally got a winning trade at 9:12, which went to first and second targets. And then I didn't get this one at 10:40 because my bot is off. So gold would have taken 5 trades with 2 winners. Okay? Here is our total for the day. $4,575 on the bot. Now I could have added 400 and 640, another 1,040 on gold. And then on the Russell, I would have added another 200. So $1,240, but I'd be in a ES short, which looks like it's bouncing a bit. There was just some news, but 45.75. Okay. So we followed up yesterday's $655 loss with a 45.75 gain. Anybody have any questions? You're welcome, Albert. Guys, this was a really tough trade today for me. Really tough. Pre-market was fairly simple. We honored levels. You know, we had a great pre-market, and then the cash session, none of the levels held. NASDAQ has been an abomination. We have a net negative delta right now on the NASDAQ. I mean, it's staggering. It really is. I mean, it's unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's that big. This is just bananas. 22 negative delta. How are we below VWAP? This is just being played with. Here comes that 02, but I think we get to 210. They're just playing with this, guys. They're sucking in longs, they're sucking in shorts, and they're running it both ways. They're just trapping everybody. This is baloney. It's absolute baloney. Watch what happens when we get rid of Europe. I think we go higher. We're in a news-driven environment lately. Bonds are starting to back off a little bit. In any event, I will see my order flow group at noon. If you are in order flow class today, class number 24. Crude on a 5-minute, guys, is a small short if you dare. Maybe you get 102, 103. My 1 o'clock guys, I'll see you at 1 o'clock. The rest of you have a great day. If anybody needs me, send me an email. I'll see you.